For me, Story and the Engine really emphasises the importance of guest writers and moving out of the same pool of creative voices. Obviously, it deals with fairly universal subject matters like the power of stories or finding a safe space in this world. But the unique cultural perspective Anua Elams brings by setting it in Nigeria helps to make it feel very distinct from other types of this story, allowing it to feel like a story that is really definitive for the 15th Doctor and Ncuti Gatwa. It shows the strengths and weaknesses of his incarnation and how, despite being put through physical and emotional torment by having his safe space corrupted, it doesn't stop him from being a good person and doing the right thing ultimately. While Belinda doesn't get too much to do, it's clearly the 15th Doctor's story. What little we get of her is really strong. Alongside the Doctor, we also have the Barber, who, compared to the villains around him, is far more compelling. They find that balance between being intimidating and sympathetic with his revenge plan because he's actually going after the people responsible, and once the indirect consequences are revealed, he starts to get second doubts, and then eventually he decides to halt his plans and agrees to take the Doctor's hand and potentially be redeemed. It's so refreshing to see the Doctor reaching out, trying to help a villain and actually working. It really suits the 15th Doctor's more emotionally healthy perspective on things. Is this story perfect? It does have a few flaws. I think outside of the two main performances, the supporting cast are a little underdeveloped, unfortunately, and I do think it relies a little much on exposition and could do with a bit more visual storytelling, but overall it's a story I really appreciate and should be the baseline for the show going forward, prioritising passion projects over formula.